back to Comic Frontline. Jay here with another review. Today I'm reviewing Star Trek number 40. Title of this issue is The Q Gambit Part 6 of 6. It is written by Mike Johnson, art by Tony Shasteen, and colors are by Davide Mastrolonardo. Now, Q tells Captain Kirk that this is a multi-dimensional war being waged, with the Q being in a battle with the Pa race. He told him that he brought Kirk and his crew to this timeline because he knew that he would convince the Prophet to enter the wormhole and take on the Pa race. While on the Enterprise, the Pa race possessed some of Ducat's men, and Ducat sets up a plan that will elevate him beyond his mortal form. Ducat shoots Cisco, who before he dies passes the Prophet spirit onto Spock, who after being possessed mind melds with Q, transferring the Prophet to him, which makes Q a super powered omnipotent being now, so he can destroy all the Pa race. Q then sends Kirk and his crew back home, leaving only Kirk and Spock with their memories intact of what actually happened before the Prophet Q decides to pay a visit to his old pal Jean-Luc Picard on the Enterprise E. I am not a fan of the new Star Trek movies. I'm not a fan of that whole new universe timeline, but this story arc has been really good. At the start of it, I wondered, why Kirk and not Picard? Why would Q do that, since he has such a relationship and a unique one at that with Picard? But it makes sense with Kirk being so famous for being the Kobayashi Maru. So, or it's, the no-win scenario for those who are not Star Trek fans. I think while this is supposed to be the new Star Trek continuity, Kirk and Spock still felt a little bit like the Shatner and Nimoy Kirk and Spock to me, and that really helped me with this story. I also thought that Q was spot on. I heard John Delancey's voice loud and clear in my head while I was reading this. The only down for me is that it has ended too quickly, the ending of the story, so I'm giving the story 4.5 stars. The art in this issue, for the most part, was good, but it felt like it was a bit weak at times. There were times when the characters really looked like the actors, but at other times they looked like the character of the actor. And so the art I'm going to give 4 stars to. Overall, I really enjoyed this issue, and this arc, actually. I thought it was really cool to see Kirk deal with Q, but still wonder what it would be like if it were the original Star Trek and he met with the crew, with not the new movie timelines, but the original timelines, Spock and Kirk. That would have been really interesting to me. I hope that with the ending of this actual issue, though, that we get like a mini series or something like that with this new Prophet Q, dealing with Jean-Luc Picard and the next generation crew on the Enterprise E, D. I don't care which Enterprise they use. I just want to see him interact with them some with this new powers that he has. It would be really fun to see. With 4.5 stars for the story and 4 stars for the art, I am going to give this an overall of 4.5 stars due to the ending. I say pick up this issue and the entire Q Gambit story arc, for that matter. Well, those are my thoughts. Now I want to know what yours are in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe to Comic Frontline, check out and subscribe to my channel, The Comic Book Theater. Check out Comic Frontline, the site, for all the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews. For even more news on all things related to comics, comicrelated.com is your source for all your comic book needs with daily updates. And don't forget to like and follow me and Comic Frontline on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. I'll include all these links in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in the next review.